Have you ever had that moment where it felt like the whole world is against you? Whatever you're doing, it never feels like it's good enough. You don't get the recognition you feel you deserve by other people, and you constantly feel judged, thinking that other people will question the quality of your work. Whatever you're trying to do never seems to be really working. You create video after video, blog post after blog post, affiliate promotion after affiliate promotion, but barely anybody is watching, reading, or buying it. The only thing you see is your self-esteem declining dramatically by the minute. And every time you do something and it doesn't work out, it just feels like your self-worth is falling down a hill. And going down that hill to pick it back up gets harder and harder each time you have to do it. Until you get to a point where you are tired. You start doubting yourself. You start to question your true worth. And you feel like giving up because it doesn't seem to make any sense to keep on going. What's the point, right? Nobody is watching. Nobody's reading. Nobody's buying. So why should I continue? If you can relate to what I just said, I would love for you to stick around and listen to the story called The Ring's True Worth. After listening to the story and being open to the message, I promise you, you will know how valuable you are. Enjoy. There was once a young man who came to a wise man and said, "I've come to you because I feel so worthless and I don't want to live anymore. Everyone around me says that I'm a failure and a fool. I'm simply not good enough for anything. I'm begging you, please help me." The wise man glanced at him and quickly answered, "I'm sorry, but I'm very busy now and can't possibly help you. I have an urgent matter to take care of." He stopped for a moment, thinking, then added, "But if you agree to help me get this done, then I will gladly help you afterwards." Of course," started the young man, noting bitterly that yet again his concerns had been dismissed as unimportant. "Great," said the wise man, and took off from his finger a small ring with a beautiful gem. "Take a horse and go to the market. I have to sell this ring as soon as possible to pay off a debt. Try to get as much as you can for it, and no matter what, do not agree to anything less than a gold coin. Go now and come back as soon as you can." The young man took the ring and rode away. When he got to the market, he offered the ring to the merchants and they looked it over with interest. However, as soon as they heard that it will cost at least a gold coin, they lost all interest. Some laughed right in his face, others simply turned away, and only one older merchant kindly explained that a gold coin is too high of a price for such a ring, and the most that he could get for it would be a few silver coins. When the young man heard that, he was upset. He remembered the wise man's directions not to take any less than a gold coin. He went through the entire market and offered the ring to over 100 people, but nothing changed. He got on his horse and rode back to the wise man. "I wasn't able to sell your ring. I'm sorry," he said with sadness. "No one was willing to pay me a gold coin for it. I could have perhaps gotten a few silver coins, but that's not what the ring is worth." "Now, that's a very important point, my son," said the wise man. "Before trying to sell a ring, you should find out what it's worth. And who can know that better than a jeweler? Go to the jeweler and ask him what he will offer us for the ring. But no matter what he says, don't sell him the ring. Just come back to me right away." The young man jumped on his horse and rode to the jeweler. The jeweler carefully and patiently examined the ring, weighted it on his scale, then turned to the young man. "Tell your master that right now I can't give him more than 58 gold coins. But if he gives me some time, I'll buy it for 70 to compensate for the weight." "70 gold coins?" the young man exclaimed. He laughed, thanked the jeweler, and raced back to the wise man. The wise man listened to what happened, looked the young man in the eyes, and told him to sit down. "Remember this, my son. You are like this ring, precious and unique, and only a real expert can appreciate your true worth. So why are you wasting your time going to random people to find out what it is?" You see, we are social creatures that need to be recognized and valued by other people. We want the respect and the esteem of others so we can build up our own self-esteem. Especially if you're just starting something new like a YouTube channel or an online business, or just something where you need to be social with others, you wish to have this positive validation that what you are doing is actually worth it, that you are doing it in the right way, that it has some kind of future, that there's somebody out there that appreciates the time and the effort that you put into your work. But if you base your value, your self-worth on the opinion and the validation of other people, on the likes and the comments that you get, and you don't get them, you will constantly feel like your self-worth is slowly drifting away from you. And you're going to become so lost that there's not going to be a little bit of confidence left to keep you pushing forward. So do not let other people define your worth, because you are the expert of yourself. Nobody knows you better than you do, and nobody knows how valuable you are except yourself. And while it is important to be open-minded to constructive and helpful feedback of others, you will always need to remember that at the end of the day, the belief in yourself is going to be the major driving force for you to succeed in life. You are valuable. You are good enough. You deserve to be happy. Hi, my friend. My name is Robert, and I truly hope you enjoyed this story and this message because it honestly came from my heart. In the past, I've been struggling a lot when it comes to believing in myself and having self-worth because I always felt like whatever I was doing never really was good enough. That people never really cared what I had to say, what I have to share. And especially if you're trying to create something, it sucks. It bogs you down. It discourages big time to keep on pushing forward. Because you want to have impact. You want to see results. You want to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And if you don't, then you might get discouraged to keep on pushing forward. So if you're in a situation like that, I just want to give you a little bit of empowerment with this video to keep on pushing forward, to keep on learning your craft, to keep on getting better every single day. Because there's somebody out there that needs to hear what you have to say. So keep on saying, keep on creating. It will be worth it at the end. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a thumbs up. And if you feel like this is a message that you want to share with others, then go ahead and share this video with somebody that needs to hear it. And also make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos just like this one. With that said, have a fantastic day. This is Robert signing off.